Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Planet for Tech. I hope you all are doing great and learning lots by watching all the episodes of this series PHP Beginners to Master. So till now we have completed 21 episode of this series and today in the 22nd episode of this series I am going to describe you new topic of PHP, that is PHP file handling. So in this topic we are going to learn lots of other way like what functions are available by PHP so that we can use those functions to handle the file as well. So file handling comes important when you are going to handle the files by the PHP program itself. So what operation we are going to supposed to perform by the file handling? So in the file handling, basically what we do, we just open the file and we write some content on the file and we close it. Sometimes we delete the existing file, but before deleting, we just check like this file is available or not. And the same way we check like the file is directory or not. So these all things we do in the file handling itself. So the file handling concepts is a you can say the set of operations which are supposed to be performed on the files. Doesn't matter the file already exists or we are going to create the file. So those set of operations we are going to discuss here under the topic file handling. So let's start. So guys, you can see here, so these are the set of operations basically we perform in the file, like we read the file. So reading the file line by line, reading the file character by character, and writing the file and appending some text or some content on the existing file, and deleting the existing file and closing the opened file. So these all operations basically we perform in the existing file. So these operations, this set of operations are called as the file handling operations. So today we are going to deal with these operations with the help of PHP, and we will see like what predefined methods are being provided by PHP to handle these operations. So let's start one by one. So firstly, we are going to understand reading the file or opening the file there. So here you can see these functions are being provided. So these are the operations and these are the corresponding functions by which we can perform these operations. So there are just to open a file. So to open a file we use the f open. So guys, here you can see in all the functions the first letter is the f. F stands for the file. So here we are writing f open. It means we are going to open the file. That is why it is f open mentioned here. And the read, so f read means file we are reading, file read. F gets means file we are going to get by string. F get c means we are going to read the same file character by character. So in the similar way, write, so f write means we are going to write file. F put means we can put the string on the existing file, and the close, f close is there. So this way all these functions are being started by character f, means f letter, because f stands from the file. Now the last function is the unlink function. So unlink function is used basically to delete the existing file what we already have. But before deleting the file, we must ensure like the file exists. Otherwise, it will give you the error like the file not found. So we will handle that error also. So I'm going to describe you this function one by one, and there in the programming we will learn like how we can use these functions in a appropriate way, so that our program can be a smarter way, and we can achieve the project, we can complete the project, and we can achieve the task whatever related to the file handling in a very quicker way. So let's start one by one checking this function. The first function is I'm going to describe you, that is the f open function. So this function we are going to learn like how many types, how many modes are there, like how we can open the file in a different mode, and what is the objective of the different modes, why these modes are different, and what the purpose they are uh, being used. So these all we are going to discuss while using the f open function. So let's start this f open function. So before moving ahead, I want to show you the syntax of this fopen function, how this function looks like here. So guys, you can see here this function is uh, expecting few parameters. You can see here the first parameter is nothing but the name of the file itself, and the second parameter we have to pass the mode of the file, like in which mode we want to open the file there. So other parameters are optional, they are not that much mandatory, so we can skip those parameters as well. Now see, the file name is what we are going to create or we are going to open, but the what about this mode? How many modes are there, like what modes we can use there in the PHP? So those list of modes are described here, you can see. So there are basically read mode, write mode, read and write mode, write and read mode, and append mode. In the same way you can see there is some other mode as well. So we are going to discuss one by one. So here you can see in place of the mode, here we can pass small r. If we are passing small r, it means it is simply opening the file just for the read only. It means if we are opening the file for the read-only mode, we are not allowed to put any content, put any text on the existing file or opening file, because we are opening the file only for the read-only mode. So we are supposed to read the file only. We are not supposed to write anything there. So in this you can see there is the it places the pointer at the beginning of the file. This is very obvious. If you are going to open the file, it means you are going to read it from the beginning itself. That is why the file pointer will read the file from the beginning. So that is why it is mentioned here. It places the file pointer at the beginning of the file. And the second mode is the read plus r plus. So guys, you can understand, if read is there, read operation we are already performing, so what will be the read plus? Read plus means we will be able to write as well. So whenever we are going to append the plus operation, so it means it is going to enhance the existing operation. So R means read, and plus means we are going to enhance the operation, that is read as well as write. So this mode opens the file in the read write mode. Read write mode means, let's suppose you have one file and you want to add some content on that file. So where you will add the content? Definitely you will add the content at the beginning, at the end of the file, but this pointer will start from the beginning of the file, because we have opened it before for reading purpose, and we are going to add some content there as well. So this is about the different modes. So I'm going to describe you all these modes there. So today in a today in at the end of the session, I am going to attach these notes in a description of this video. So from there also you can download it. So in the PDF format I will attach there. Now let's start the practical things. Let me start my VS Code. From there we will learn all this function, how we can use this function. So VS Code is started. Let me show you one example here. In the file section, you can see, guys, I don't have any file except this index.php. So let me delete other file, because these are not going to be used in any way. So you can see here under the practice folder, only one file I have. If I am going to write something like fopen, so what it does, basically what it does, that we have to understood here. So once it is this function is written, as we know, like every function is there, some they are taking some argument and they are returning something there. So what this function returns, basically this function returns the resource means the file whatever we have created, that file we are going to have the in a form of pointer. So let me make it this as a file pointer fp. You can say it, because in the day-to-day programming we use this kind of symbols. Fp means file pointer. So now going to write one file here, like demo.txt. So this file I am going to open in a read mode. The second argument is the mode itself. Here we have to pass the mode. So I am going to pass the mode as R. It means I am expecting this file to be open in the read only mode. Let me open it, and after that what it does, so we have to see like what it does. Let me run this program there. You can see here it is showing like fopen. So here f open demo.txt failed to open stream no such file or directory. So here you can see in the current directory there is no demo.txt file, that is why it is not able to open the file. So guys, here you can see we are using the read mode and we want to open this file just for reading purpose. So and this file is not available, that is why it is giving you this error. So let me create this file first. So the file is demo.txt. Now here I am going to write hello, I am good here. So this content I have written in the demo.txt. Now I'm going to open it. So definitely this time it should not give any warning or error. You can see here the warning is not showing here. It means file is open, but we are not able to read the content of that file because we have just opened it, and for the reading purpose we have to use the other method as well. So that we will use here one by one. So this way guys, you can see f open. If we are opening the file for the R mode, it means it is opening the file only for the read only mode. Let me show you how it behaves with the R plus mode. Now let's see how we can read this content here. So let me make one variable like so now I'm going to read this file here. So for that, let me create one variable, that is content variable, and in this we are going to read the file. So for reading the file, what function we need, that is the app read file. Here we are reading the file, so we are using the app read method here. So app read method basically takes two parameters. The first parameter is nothing but the file pointer. So this file pointer is what? The file pointer is the, you can say, the kind of object which have all the information about the open file. All the information means the file path and the file name and the file size and all things these are having. So this is the first parameter we have to pass, that is the file pointer, and the second parameter we have to pass the size of the file, like what is the size of file which we are going to read. So for better understanding, let me make it in a different way, like file underscore name, and here I'm going to pass the file name itself, and we can pass this file name here. So this way we can pass, and the same file name here we can pass, but we want what? We want the file size, so we can use the function file size there as well. As you can see here, the file size function is returning the size of this file, and the file pointer is being used just to handle this file, just to read this file. Now content is prepared here, and we are going to print this content, so we can make it echo content, and at last we have to close the file pointer. So to close the file pointer, what function we can use here? So I have already described you. To close the file pointer, we have to use the fclose, and fread we are using for reading purpose, and fclose we are using for the file pointer closing. So here we have to close this file pointer before completing this code. We have to close the file here, fclose. So here we need to pass single argument, that is the file pointer, and this way this line is closing the file. File is sufficient, yeah. So here we are opening the file, opening file, and in this function is reading the file, and this function is closing the file. So this is only for this function. Let me show you the example here. So guys, you can see here, now we are able to read the content of that text file. If I am going to append some new lines there, let me show how are you. So this is going to be appended in the same file, and we can see by reloading the file here, you can see here it is showing hello, I am good here, and how are you. So whatever content you are going to write in that text file, so whatever content you will write, that will get displayed here, because we have open the file for read plus write mode. So here we are using the f read for reading the file, f close for closing the file. So this is the way to handle the file and to perform all the operation in this existing file. Now as you see, like here I have mentioned like r plus means read plus write. So here r plus means what? So r plus is a mode where we can perform read plus write. So now the question are coming in your mind like here we are just reading the content, we are not writing the content by programming way. So let me show you that example as well. Now let's see. So to write the content here in the existing file, we have to use fwrite function. So in the fwrite function, we have to pass two arguments. The first argument is the file pointer, and the second argument is the content, whatever we want to write. Let me make it text. So this text I want to write there. This is what writing file. So here I am writing the file. So now you can see this text variable is not yet defined, so going to define it as well. So text is nothing but I am missing you lot here. So this way we can write here content. So guys, you can see this content here I have written, but this is not available in this text file. But when I will execute this code, so what it will do, it will open this file for read and write mode. Here we are reading the content, and after that we are going to add this content there. So it will write this text to the existing notepad, and the content here is going to be added in the existing demo.txt. So let me show you this by executing this file here. So you can see the file is executed, and second time if I'm reading, so it is giving me the that line as well because I have added this in the text file. It's while reading this file. So here I was reading this file and simultaneously I have added this line. But second time when I have opened this file for reading purpose, so it was showing the last time added content as well. In this skin you can see here. So this way it is showing. If I am going to reload it once more, so it will add this some content again. You can see it is going to add the same content again and again. So this content is showing here because we are reading and writing parallelly. So in the notepad also you can see the content is already saved. Let me show the notepad here. Guys, you can see here this is the notepad and all the contents are written here. But one problem is here every content is going to be line in the same line. So we want the new content should come in the new line. So for that what we can do, definitely for that we have already gone through the escaping operator, that is here we can pass new line as well. Let me give you that. So this way we can see it is going to pass the new line. Let me make it blank. So first time you will see the blank file. Sorry. You can see here uncaught value error app read argument 2. Okay. So let me put one sentence here. Hello. And after that we want to execute this. So initially it is showing the hello. Let me reload it. Every time it is going, sorry, it is not taking to the new line. I think we are missing something. So let me see what we are missing there. I think PHP UL. Let me see, this is going to make the new line. No, this is not working as well, so I think we are missing something. So we can see what we can use here for the new line. So guys, you can see here I'm going to give you this example by so guys, you can see here I'm going to give you the other example so that you can see like every time it is writing the some new line and this line is bit different. So I'm going to append here the time parameter so that you can understand this is working as well. So let me append here the time. I'm going to append the time. Uh, Time means the para function is the date function which provide this facility. So for now let me collapse it. So here we can give the HIS. So this gives us the information about the time, and AM PM also we can get it here. So I'm going to write this string here. So first time it is the content is not there, but you can see here. So I'm just writing the file. I'm not echoing the content because whatever text I'm going to write here, that is being written in the notepad. I can show you this here. So guys, you can see here the content is written, but we are not able to read it because we have not applied any read or echo command there. So let me show you one more example. So you can see in the demo.txt right now the content is only hello, and I'm going to read it here in the line number 5, and going to write the new sentence here in the line number 7. Then I'm going to close it, and after closing I'm going to write this print this content. So this way you can see. So first time it is showing only hello, and the second time it is giving the next statement, but the next statement is showing here in the same line, but in the notepad the situation is different, because in the notepad all the contents are coming in the new line, but in the browser it is showing in the same line. This is because whatever content it is reading, it is considering that a single string, but in the notepad we can see there are some new line as well. So to convert that new line in a line break, because the browser understand the HTML tag only, so it not understand the new line tag. So what we need to do here, so in a string function I have already described you one function, there was new line to br. So with the help of this function we can convert all the new line to the br, and we can see the same output in browser as well, whatever is written in the notepad. Now you can see guys, it is showing in the different way. So whenever for every reference you can see it is adding one new line there. You can see it is adding the time as well. So this is the time it is adding there. So this way guys you can understand, like we can use these methods. This method is what app open is just for the opening purpose, and app read is for the reading purpose, and app write we use to write the content there in the file, and app close we use just to close the file pointer. Now what about if you want to delete the file? So after that you can delete it as well. So for that you need to unlink method. So in the unlink method you need to pass the complete path if the file is not available in the current directory. So we can see here the file is available in the current directory, that is the practice folder. So we can pass this name itself, so it will just delete the file path. Here we need to pass, so it will delete the file whatever is mentioned with the path. So let's see. So in the second time when I have reloaded this page, so second time it is saying like this demo.txt file is not available because that file is deleted by the our program unlink. You can see here that demo.txt file is not available. So this way you can understand the unlinked file is used just for what? It is used for the deleting the existing file. Fopen is used for opening the file. Read is used to read the file. In the same way, getc and getS, these two functions are also used to read the file, but read is more popular. So we basically use the read there. In the same way, write and puts both are almost similar. So we use write. In a regular practice, close is just for using just closing the file pointer. If we are not closing that file pointer, so it may cause an error or exception. So it is recommended to close the file once the operation is completed. And after that, we have looked about the unlink function. So this unlink function takes only one parameter, that is the path of the file, the file which we want to delete. So this unlink function just delete the file physically from our disk, and this way you can see. So this to perform this much operation we use this set of functions. So this set of functions come under the file handling PHP file handling topic. So to perform these operations, we must remember this function here in the file PHP file handling. So for this video, this much guys, and in the next episode of episode uh, 23, I am going to describe you new topics of the PHP. So there I will give you some more awareness about the other function or concept of the PHP available. So till now, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. And if you have not subscribed at our channel, so don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon as well, because once you will press the bell icon, so you will be able to get the latest notification of our next upcoming videos. Thank you guys.